Have you ever worked in the food industry? I think that everybody should spend one part of their life working in the food industry, and I've got great news for you. There's a position for you. There is a position for every single type of personality in the world in the food industry. If you got your narcissistic bullies, guess what? You're my new line cook. If you're a chatty catty and you love talking to people, well, you're a server. Servers, don't get me started on servers. There are so many different types of personalities for servers out there. From the host, you've got the manager, the busboy, the dishwasher, the sous chef. All right, maybe not all restaurants have sous chefs, but you get what I'm saying. I really feel like there is a personality type fit match for every single role that is in a restaurant. Now, my first few jobs were all in a restaurant. I loved it. I was a waiter. They call them servers now. I was a waiter. I loved it. I loved talking to people. I loved being a part of that whole culture, that just something new every day while still the same. You're still serving the same food, but the faces were always different. The conversations were always different. And you could always have a conversation with anybody. Anybody you can have a conversation with. Even those who didn't want to have a conversation, you could break a conversation. One thing you can always talk about, and this holds true not just for the restaurant industry, the only thing in the world that you could talk to anybody about ever is the weather. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. The weather is something that nobody can control. Everybody has to deal with. And it's something that is just a part of everyone's life. You could talk about it with anybody. It affects everybody. It's always there, and it's always just something common ground. It is a common ground that I wish we had more of in our lives today. The weather. And I used to use that to, not to my advantage, but it was a great icebreaker to get in there and to be able to talk to people and just always a good thing to start with, especially if it was a new person, you never recognized the face before. And you'd be amazed at where the conversations then led from that. Start talking about the weather. And then you start hearing about this person's life. Like, how does the weather affect what it was that they were doing, whether recreationally or for work or who knows what. The weather, you can't control it, but it's going to have an effect. And then you start going down the path of, oh, how's the weather looking for you today? Oh, man, it really messed up my job site. All right, so now, you got somebody working outside. They've got stories to tell. You've got stories to hear. I wish that during my time as a waiter, I actually captured some of these stories. I think that it would have been just an amazing, I don't even know if I could even think back that far. But I used to serve people like professors. I've served athletes. I've served, families you get coming in there. One of the cool things is seeing a family grow up. The families that went to a restaurant every certain day of the week, always ordering almost the same thing. You get to see all the different parenting styles out there. And believe me, there are different parenting styles. And moreover on that line, all those parents with more than one kids, I could tell you have a favorite. Don't lie. You have a favorite. I'm lucky. I only have one kid. I don't ever have to answer that question. But all those parents out there with more than one kid, I knew. Don't tell me you love them each in your own certain way. No, you love one more than the other. We're going to leave it at that. My name's LeFave. These are my daily-ish vlogs. If you guys want to catch them, make sure you like and subscribe. Keep having some more fun on here. Any thoughts that I have pop in my head, I want to post them out there. Just trying a new different format. Hope you guys enjoy it. I'm LeFave. Out.